going on? Yellow Man Beach. Lyveboy. Yeah, you know what time it is. Yeah, wake your ass up. Yeah, let's get it cracking, nigga. Turn off the lights, camera, I'm down for the action. You said what? No time for backtracking. All that tough talk, Oscar for this actor. Turn off the lights, camera, I'm down for the action. You said what? No time for backtracking. All that tough talk, Oscar for this actor. My chick left number, arguments and fights. My side misses coming through off the next flight. I'm smoking collars, now I'm the kite. Big Nas love to run until rob for the ones. Aroma my therapy, I keep it blunt. Internet gangsters, your fingers cut. We come straight for your door. No 44s, I'm talking boatloads. That background, how you feel in your life. Now you run around showing guns like that side. So you rapping, you gon' get protection. Instead of progressing and putting people on, you're trying to down them and get their charges on. Spitting on the dead, embroidered with feds. Kill Bill, nah, rather you instead. Not for the bread, just the peon the bed. Yellow Man bitch, fake love get exposed. Shut the hell up, your time is old. Shorty nice and the head game bold. If she Pacific, my stick go berserker mode. I'm down for the action. You said what? No time for backtracking. All that tough talk, Oscar for this actor. Turn off the lights, camera, I'm down for the action. You said what? No time for backtracking. All that tough talk, Oscar for this action.
I would let my nigga Carl Crawford spot, 1501. He had a little talent show, that nigga looking for new talent. That motherfucker was bitch ass nigga. So this little young nigga see me, and he like, damn OG, I know you gonna talk about that Charleston White shit. I'm like, nigga, what Charleston White shit? That nigga was like, shit, that nigga was supposed to have a show in H-Time this weekend. I ain't tell him, but I knew Charleston was supposed to have a show in H-Time this weekend because I seen it on the post, and plus my nigga Goose the Great told me Charleston called him, and when he called him, he was like, nigga, you want me to holler at Smack and you hook up with Smack while you down now? So the little nigga told me, yeah, Charleston was supposed to be down here this weekend, but HPD told him if he come down here, they ain't gonna protect him. And that cake had nigga cancel this show, cake. No, you a bad nigga. Why you cancel your show? Toughie. I don't know about nowhere else, but the laws in H-Time, they fuck with real niggas. And they don't respect niggas that fuck with the laws, okay?
Fair use, bitch ass nigga.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to HDiiTV. You are now rocking with your boy. What is going on with everybody out there? Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. Then hit the bell to select all so you can receive upcoming notifications. And if you love what you hear, you can donate. You can donate Cash App. I got that clicked at the top, or you can super chat. We take super chats. If you come after this video is over with, hit the like button on your way in and make sure that you leave a super thanks. Please, if you're on your cell phone, hit the hype button. The hype button will push this video to everywhere. Hype it, hype it. If you have a platform, share it on your platform. Share it everywhere. Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, whatever. Just share the video. You know what I'm saying? We're finna get into it. What's up, Jabari? What's up? Yeah, we're going to talk about it in a minute. Jabari, still the king. What's up, sir? What's up? What's up, Mario? What's up? Yeah, another day of the off-season toxicity. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. What's up, Israel? Nerd Fairy, what's going on? What's going on? Israel, what's up? Chicago Cheetah was good. Billy Danzy, salute. ST13, what's up, Miss Lady? Hope you're doing well tonight. What's up, Doverza? Good topic for tonight, HD. Non-Angel fans need to stop bringing her name into conversations that have nothing to do with her, and Angel fans need to ignore her haters. I agree. I agree with that. We're going to get into that. We're going to talk about it. I'm sick of this manufactured beef. Me too. Me too. Meanwhile, we might have a great 7-game World Series. Hey, we might. I'm catching the ending of it. Yeah, man, them Blue Jays, I told you, those the cardiac kids. What's up, 1K? What's good? What's good? What's good? Lilac BP, what's good? What's good? Andre, what's up? What's up? Intelligence Cycle, what's good, my brother? Make sure you put your page in the chat, Intelligence Cycle, so we can get your subscribers up, my brother. What's up, Jay Do-Right, my fellow Floridian? What's up, my brother? What's up? Totally agree. They have a 30-day extension before a possible lockout with the W. Right, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna get into it, y'all. Please hit the like button on your way in. Please, if you love what you hear, you can donate. Like I said, Cash App. If you're new here, subscribe. Hit that notification bell to select all. You guys and gals can super chat. Super chat button works. The super thanks button works. Share this to all your platforms. Jay Martin. Yeah, I saw it, Chicago Cheetah. Miss Jackie, what's up? What's up with you? What's up with you? What's up? What's going on? I was not finna do this topic. I did this topic. Shout out to my brother AJ. Make sure y'all go to his page, A Drizzy. You know what I'm saying? His page is popping. He's popping on Twitter. I'll name my ex later. Follow him. Make sure that you follow him because he drops nothing but the real. Now, today he dropped a tweet today because I really haven't been in these spaces. I've been watching either basketball, football. You guys and gals know I've been doing football. I do Mondays with Auntie Sess. Sundays, I'm not going to be, we'll do a Sunday, but right now I got a lot of football going on. So once football season's over with, me and Auntie will be back over there on Sundays, kicking the ish again. The collective bargaining agreement is something that's going to be up soon, just like Chicago Cheetah highlighted. They have a 30-day extension, right? They had to do that because they are very far apart. Like I told y'all, I believe that is going to be a lockout. However, it continuously is toxicity when it comes to Asia Wilson, who is the greatest player of all time. I don't care what anybody says. She's the greatest player of all time. She's dominated everything statistically, everything like as far as overall play style. She's revolutionizing the game. She's the reason a lot of women want to play basketball. I think people get misconstrued with popularity online as opposed to popularity off the court. And I think a lot of times these women can't say nothing because every time they say something, people are trying to make it like it's a diss to somebody else. I keep trying to tell people, and I'm just going to straight up say it. There are a lot of Angel Reese fans and Asia Wilson fans that are not their fans. They're not their fans. They don't care about them getting better. They don't care about nothing. They just want to be in that sector who has black women tear down black women and rainbow dudes tear down black women, which if you're a man, I don't care what you like. I don't care if you like the same gender. I don't care if you like the opposite sex. I feel black women need to push them men out of those conversations because this is a black woman's sport. Like, for example, shout out to my dog Key, WBB Universe. Make sure you subscribe to her. If Key comes with something talking about the women, bigging up the women, as a man, I'm not going to interfere with what she says or step on what she has to say because this is her sport. And this is the problem. We have too many men who don't care about the game, who keeps jumping in because their favorite player was hurt all last year. It's not our fault. Your favorite player wants to play golf and not work on their game. It's not our fault that Angel is a two-time All-Star, the best sophomore out of her class so far, motion on and off the floor, and she's gotten better both her years. It's not her fault that she wants to be the best. It's not A'ja Wilson's fault that A'ja Wilson is on cloud 20 and everybody else is on cloud 1. It's not her fault that when she speaks that she shuts the world down. It's not her fault that y'all wrote her off and said that she wouldn't do something, but then when she bring the receipts up and then she just basically chops down everything that all of y'all said, now y'all want to get mad because she talking her shit. Let's just be real. Nah, Jabari, Jabari, put it in the chat what she said. I heard about it. I didn't hear it. Put it in the chat. We will get to that soon. I want to go down the line because I'm getting sick and tired of this. And I'm going after the black women on this, and it's not in a negative way. Black women, you have got to push men out of y'all circles. I don't care if they love the same gender. They don't have a right to speak on women, bruh. They don't have a right to speak on women issues. If women are beefing, let them women beef. If women are going at it with each other, let them go at it. This is basketball. Nobody is out here finna cater to anybody. Everybody's coming to the floor, want to be the best. Everybody wants to come in the offseason trying to get their game better. Instead of talking about that, we want to talk about a bum-ass chick named Alexis Morris who ain't did shit since she left LSU. We want to talk about a committee group of people who we know is on record don't like Angel Reese. So why do we continuously have to listen to these bum-ass broads and bum-ass rainbow niggas? Why we got to do that? Why? Why subject yourself to that? They don't care. They don't stop what's going on. They don't stop what's going on. If A'ja Wilson says something and Angel feels disrespected, get her ass on the court next year. Bust her ass. If A'ja feels the same way, bust her ass when you get on the floor. This is basketball. Y'all are trying to turn this into love and hip hop. This is not love and hip hop. This isn't Housewives of Atlanta. This is basketball. I've never seen a group of a community so soft and sensitive. Angel Reese even had to say, I got to get off Twitter because y'all messy. Y'all even more messier than, I got to get off at Threads. Y'all more messier over here than y'all are on Twitter. Do y'all understand that Angel Reese does not like the discord of people trying to say, oh, well, A'ja need to kiss her feet or A'ja need to bow down to her. A'ja ain't got to bow down to a goddamn person. The only person she need to kneel for is God. That's it. A'ja won. Asia's career is on a whole nother level. Y'all are trying to pit a second-year player against the GOAT. Nigga, is y'all crazy? Is y'all crazy? What are y'all doing? Angel's competition is Aaliyah Boston, Kiki Iriafen. Those players. Not A'ja Wilson. She has a lot to work on to get into that realm of where Asia's at. Y'all not giving Angel time to develop. Y'all are already trying to put her on a plateau where you're not giving her enough time to reach it. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing out here? Lexi basically said that she was confused about DB's situation and that she just left without an explanation. And she talked about how other teams in the W want to beat the Fever because they're jealous. Okay. First of all, Lexi, who are you? Like, hold on. Who is Lexi Hole? This is what's getting on my nerves. People who ain't never win shit. Never won shit. Like, what are we talking about? Lexi Hole, you were one of the reasons why y'all got beat against the damn Aces. You were getting cooked on defense. Nobody's jealous of the Fever. People are tired of y'all because y'all are a front running ass team and y'all ain't win nothing. Y'all got a bunch of fraudulent players on your team. Aaliyah Boston and you come from winning in college. But y'all act like y'all are beneath Caitlin Clark. Y'all won. She didn't win shit. What's she gonna tell y'all? What's up, Shay? Right, like who is Lexi supposed to be? Right, like you didn't have Haley Jones or Kiana Williams. Like, what is she talking about? Like, look, man, Lexi Hole, you need to pipe your little ass down because the refs were bailing y'all asses out the whole season. They carried y'all ass in the playoffs. Kelsey Mitchell and the refs carried y'all ass. Y'all wouldn't even have been where y'all were at if the referees didn't call some of the most egregious calls I've ever seen in my life. Like, what are we talking about? You are a role player who stunk up the joint in the playoffs. I give you credit. You were hustling on the floor. You were rotating, but dog, you was getting cooked. They gave fouls to you on calls that you kept falling. You kept falling everywhere on the floor. I'm like, nigga, what is you doing? Can you keep your balance? Can you keep your feet? You ain't do shit. You ain't carry the team. Kelsey Mitchell was the one balling. You and Aaliyah Boston were getting calls y'all didn't even deserve to get. It's a whole shit show, and this is why the W is forever going to be trash. Because y'all are too busy trying to honor losing ass people, front running ass people. Y'all got the camera on the bench mob, Nate Lynch mob. What you talking about? What's up, Carter? What's up, Big Trey? I know they did. I talked about it on the Patreon. They ain't gonna let KM leave. ST13. KM ain't going nowhere. She gonna come right back to the Fever and bail they bum asses out. They still gonna be trash. She gonna bail they bum ass out again. Right, Lexi and Sophie are manufactured stars created by the machine. Exactly. What's up, Miss D? Look, my thing is this. Angel needs time to develop. Y'all are trying to make her the damn greatest player of all time, and she ain't did shit yet. She's got 2 years under her belt. First of all, Angel got to stay healthy for a whole season. Second of all, Let Angel get to the playoffs. Let her actually have a career. Stop trying to make Angel this great player when she's not there yet. She has time. It's no rush. This is how I know some of these Angel Reese fans out here are not Angel Reese fans, because they don't like her because of basketball. They like her because she goes to the show and be dolled up. That's what it is. That's what it is. I know DB posts on IG because Lexi Hall know what's up. I'm going to talk about that on the Patreon. I'm going to tell y'all the whole thing that went down up there on the Patreon again. So, like, what are we talking about? Like, again, we keep on trying to manufacture people instead of allowing people to grow into their name, to grow into what they can be. Angel, I believe, is going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. I believe she's going to be the next one. But if you don't give her a chance to grow, then what's the point? So what are we talking about? This year, I want her to attempt to be a floor raiser this year. Wherever team she's on, I want her to raise the level of everybody's play. So people have got to stop trying to go along with fake beefs. Asia and Angel ain't got no beef. And if they did, Asia's not thinking about her. I'm going to be real with y'all. Asia ain't thinking about Angel. Angel ain't thinking about Asia. Angel's trying to get her game better. She's trying to actually rest, get her mental back, get her body back. She's trying to work to get stronger, finishing through contact. She's trying to work on a midi. She's doing a lot of things to get better. She don't care about what Asia Wilson's doing. And it's no disrespect. She don't. Asia Wilson don't give a damn what none of these bras doing, because she's the GOAT. She's Asia goddamn Wilson. She don't care. These fans, and again, these fans are trying to create something that ain't there. First of all, unless I hear Asia say it or hear somebody tell me they heard Asia say it somewhere, that's a legitimate source, I don't care for it. Jabari, exactly. Like, for what? Exactly. Asia is the face of the Asia been the face of the league. That's what I'm saying. You trying to make Angel the face of the league. She's not the face of the league. She's not. She has to get better. She has time. She's only going into year 3. Y'all are putting too much unnecessary expectations on what she is. So what are we talking about? Exactly. That's the reason why Angel's not online, is because of the damn fans. She's tired of that shit. Like, everything doesn't have to be a beef. Like, listen, this is basketball. And so what? If Asia look at Angel like you ain't shit, so what? It's basketball. Show me on the court what you are. That's all I'm saying. Like, we got to get back to basketball. Like people talked the shade the other day about Anthony Edwards had this commercial with Cat Williams dissing his shoe. Shay laughed about it like, I don't care about stuff like that. Because you know why? Shay know when I see Anthony Edwards, I'm going to bust his ass on the court. I busted his ass last year, won a championship. I'm going to bust his ass this year. That's how you handle stuff. You don't go to Twitter. You don't go to a commercial to try to talk big. You settle that bitch on the court with the ball and the floor and the hoop. That's the way the game is played. You can talk all this and do all this, but when you on that court, what are you? Who are you? Are you that good or are you just a farce? That's the point. That's the point. What's the point of going back and forth? What's the point of going back and forth for what? They'll see each other on the court. When they see each other on the court, they're going to go at it. But again, Asia don't owe nobody nothing. Asia's the GOAT. She's the greatest ever. She's the best player, period. She showed it since her first year in the W that Asia's that girl. So what are we talking about? What's up, Namo Da? Shout out to the Yay area. Exactly, Billy. Like Shay, like, nigga, I got a ring, nigga, what you got? Like, come on, like, Ant-Man, what you talking for? You lost. You too busy about knocking some down or paying some off on child support. You ain't on the floor doing your job. You had a chance last year to beat Shay. And what you do? Choke. You disappear. We didn't even know you was out there. What's up, Adam? Man, these men are a bunch of soft ass dudes. Like, bro, I don't care about your off the court shit. I see what's on the court. If your player or my player is playing like a bum, god damn it, I'm gonna call him a bum. Get your game up. I told y'all this year, I am not finna be nice. I'm holding everybody, college kids, college women, professional men, professional women. I'm holding all of them to a standard. And if you don't meet that standard, sorry, you're going to get criticized. I don't care if you're Angel Reese. I don't care if you're Caitlin. I don't care who you are. If you're not playing good, I'm going to call the shit out. I'm going to call it out. I don't care no more because we got to get back to being about basketball. I don't care about Twitter shit. I don't care who's screwing who got this girl or that girl got this girl or that man got this girl or this man got this man. I don't give a shit about none of that. What is you going to do on that court? What is you going to do when I roll that ball out? What you going to do? What you going to do? What you going to do? Like, what you going to do? Everybody got mad at me last year for saying Flaw J played like shit. You know why I said Flaw J played like shit? Because I know how great Flaw J could be. This ain't got nothing to do with me liking Angel Reese, because I love Flaw J too. I got on Flaw J because I knew Flaw J was playing like shit. And guess what? Flaw J even told you she played like shit last year. And you know what them bum ass people did? They ain't say shit to me for a week or a month. They was quiet. Shout out to AJ, aka A Drizzy. I told him they're going to do an Asia versus Angel beef. They're going to manufacture it. I told him what these fans was going to do. And you know what they did? They went along and did the shit. And that's why A Drizzy went on the Twitter and said, shout out to my boy HD, because he called this shit. Because I called it. I knew what you fan bases was going to do. The fake fans was going to do. Y'all were going to make an Asia versus Angel. For what? You know why they trying to do that? You know why the Asian fans and all that trying to do that? Those fake ass fans don't like Asia or Angel. Some of those fake fans, they say they love her. They don't love Angel. They want to see Angel get her head beat in by Asia. That's what they want. These Asia Wilson fans, they want Asia to bust Angel ass. They want to get rid of Angel. That's what these these fake fans want to do. They don't want competition. That's what I'm saying, Jay Do, right? Millionaires don't have time for broke ass people. Like, what we talking about? What you gonna do on that court? Dana Evans played garbage last year. And you know what Dana Evans did? She came back, balled out. Now she talking shit, people in their feelings. Nobody care. She balled out. Nalissa Smith, everybody said she was done. She's a waste. I was the only one who called her going to Vegas. I told Auntie Sess and Rob on the show, I think she ought to go to Vegas. I think she would do good at the 5. Look what happened. Right, exactly. They white hope failed. Now they want to turn black women against black women. Like, what are we talking about? What's up, MDT? So that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all got to let people grow. Y'all don't let nobody grow. Y'all just so quick to just try to say, you know what? This person ain't ever going to be good. How? How do you know that? How do you know that person not going to be good? That's what I'm saying. It's like all this manufactured stuff is fake. Like, bro, Angel don't even really pay attention to none of that shit. Angel Reese has no issue with Asia. Asia don't have no issue with her. They trying to say, this is allegedly, they're trying to say Asia said, I want to be a star on the court and not be a social media whatever, star whatever. And they took that and said, oh, she's dissing Angel. Angel balled out on the court. How is that dissing Angel? Angel balled on the court. Angel's not no social media star. Angel Reese is a hooper. She's a basketball star. She's a 2-time All-Star. Why y'all letting that shit get to y'all? Y'all so stupid. She's a beast on the court. She wasn't talking about no Angel Reese when Angel Reese been in 2 All-Star games and led her damn team in damn near every statistical category. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Angel Reese is getting these deals because she balls on the court. This ain't got nothing to do with her looking good at Victoria's Secrets, being on the internet. What are we talking about? And y'all let these bum-ass fans pull y'all in. She's not a social media star. She's a basketball star. What did she go viral for? She went viral on the court at Maryland. Big Ten Player of the Year. SEC. I mean, the tournament Outstanding Player of the Year. What are we talking about? Y'all let these dumbass trolls get y'all caught up in shit that y'all keep falling for. She's not a social media star. She is a basketball star. Do you understand? She went viral at Maryland, viral at LSU. She went viral playing at the slam competition, coming out of high school to go to college. What is y'all talking about? If Asia said that, which I don't know if she did or not, she not talking about Angel Reese. Because I would tell her, you the GOAT, Asia, but she's not a social media star. She's a basketball star that so happens to go viral on social media. She's a two-time All-Star. That means she's a star. She's the superstar of her team. So what are we talking about? Again, I think a lot of y'all have emotional issues. I think a lot of y'all want to live through people instead of actually living your life. I think a lot of y'all love drama, but then y'all lie and say you don't, but y'all the main ones starting drama. I think a lot of y'all don't take the time to comprehend. Y'all are quick to blast instead of listening. Angel Reese is a superstar on the floor. She's a star. That's what she is. What are we talking about? Doverza, it doesn't matter what she said, Doverza. Angel Reese is a star on the floor and wants to be a star on the floor. She does this outside stuff because she wants to get paid. When basketball is over, she wants to have a career in something else. But her first love and first thing is basketball. So even if she said that, and let's say, this is hypothetically, let's say she was talking to Angel, she's wrong. Angel is a basketball star. She's a basketball star that so happens to have a big following online because she's a beautiful woman. She is a gold mine. That's why people give her products to market. Man, that's SC and LSU fans all the time. But that's what I'm saying. I'm like, why are y'all letting yourselves fall for that? Angel Reese is a basketball star. So for her fans to take what she said out of context like that, that lets me know you're not a real fan. That lets me know you just love the drama and you need to move around. Because I think a lot of y'all are bitter inside and y'all don't have a life outside of social media. They do. Bruh, it's like, bruh, even if, let's say Asia didn't like her game, that's okay. Let's say Angel don't like her or don't like Asia's game. That's okay. Dog, everybody don't need to be hugging and saying, "Are you okay?" every 2 seconds. Y'all are diminishing how, let me rephrase it. Y'all are diminishing how competitive these women are. Y'all are really giving these women a disservice because y'all are trying to make it soft. Y'all are diminishing what these women have worked for. Y'all are diminishing how great Angel Reese is. Y'all are. Because all y'all talk about is her off the court accolades. I talk about what she do on the court. I talk about what she does on the court. I could care less about what she do outside the court. Kudos, whatever. I don't give a shit. I don't care about what you do outside the court. What you do on that court, because that's your passion. That's what you're getting known for. I don't care about the Victoria's Secrets. That's cool. I don't care about the movie. That's cool. I don't care about doing this for the community. That's cool. No disrespect. Love when you give back to the community. What do you do on that court? Two-time All-Star, double-double, two-time double, done broke double-double records. Held every opponent she guarded to career lows. So what are we talking about? I love what she does for the community because I love the community. When you give back, love it. But I don't really worry about that because Angel is a b-ball player. She's a hooper. She's not a rebounder, just a rebounder, just to get her own rebound player. She's a hooper. Jabari, and that's the problem, Jabari. What one of those Aces fans should have done, they should have said, yo, you trying to be messy. She don't have to congratulate nobody if she want to. Let's celebrate Asia winning. But you know what they did? They were too busy worrying about what Angel did. So you know what Angel did? Angel just said, you know what? I'm going to put out a statement giving Asia love. Because Angel did not like that bullshit. She saw that shit. She see what people send her. She don't have to congratulate nobody. But see, what people didn't realize, she liked that they won a championship days before. She gave a shout out to Nalissa Smith, one of her rivals on the floor. So what are we talking about? Y'all are too busy arguing about her off the court. I don't give a damn about what Angel do off the floor. I don't. Angel is a hooper. I watched her since St. Francis. She's a hooper. I don't care about all this extra shit. This is the problem with some of you Angel Reese fans. Y'all don't even know the girl y'all rooting for. Y'all are trying to keep her in a box. For what? It's crazy to me, man. Crazy. What's up, Brass? It's crazy to me. Y'all are so busy worried about off the court when she's dogging broads out on the floor. She want the problem why Chicago lost. Chicago lost because the guards suck and the assistant and the head coach sucked. That's what happened. And there was no veteran leadership. There you have it. That's why they sucked. That's what I'm saying, Billy Dancy. Like, Asia don't give a damn about none of these broads. She don't. She don't care. Asia trying to win. That's it. And the GM suck. The GM suck. So what else is going to be? What else y'all going to come up with tomorrow? Stop worrying about that bullshit. Angel Reese is a hooper. And if a nigga don't think she is, that's cool. That's on them. That's not my fault the nigga stupid. That ain't my fault that the chick's stupid. If she don't see that the girl can ball. So what are we talking about? Yeah, she shouted her out. And you know what Nalissa Smith said back, Brandon? Nalissa Smith said, shout out that, man, you always been a real one. Always a real one. Nalissa said, you always been a real one. Now what? Bruh, just because you on the floor, you go at it, don't mean that you can't leave the floor, go play a deck of cards, go holler at women or a man, whatever you want to holler at. Bruh, it's competition. When Michael Jordan was on the floor, he was trying to unalive you. When he got off the floor, man, he playing cards, smoking stogies, shooting the shit. But then you got these players today, they all cool, they want to be friends, play on the same team. You got all these old bitter ass niggas mad. Like Michael didn't go outside with Pat Ewing and Barkley. Like he ain't fly to different cities. But when LeBron do it, oh man, that's bullshit. He's soft. Come on, man. We ought to stop being hypocrites. We got to stop being hypocrites. We got to stop being hypocrites. Bruh, like, you could battle on the floor, and then after the floor, y'all chilling. Trying to get views, trying to get subscribers, trying to be known. That's the problem. Social media has made a lot of you bum-ass niggas and women think that it's okay to talk to athletes the way y'all do. Bruh, that's what I'm saying, dog. Like, I don't get it. Right, there's no friendship between the lines. Bro, they talk, bro. Dejanay is one of the athletes on the same shoot. Angel Reese got Dejanay her shoe deal. She was wearing Angel shoes in the playoffs before she got hurt. What are we talking about? Of course they cool. Yeah, LeBron didn't acknowledge Angel Reese because he's a bitch-ass nigga off the court. But he's a GOAT. He's one of the greatest players to ever play the game, though. I'm not taking away what he does on the court. But off the court, he is a bitch-ass nigga. That's just what he is. On the floor, great player. Man, Sophie Cunningham a hoe. She need to do what she do best. Get on her knees. Like, what are we talking about? Go get on your knees somewhere. Bro, it ain't even about that, Henry. It's about people want to create something that isn't there. Angel is not on that level yet. Can she get there? Yes. But we have to give her time. You can't just say she's on that level yet. She has to work at it. This shit trash. Shit trash. They trying to turn this shit into a reality show, man. It's crazy. Shout out to AJ, man. AJ tagged me. You got everybody on the damn thing going crazy. Trying to make it into something when they don't need to make it into nothing. Why not get them both their flowers? Like, age is the age. See, this is the thing I don't get, right? People don't like when people criticize LeBron or go out their way to tear LeBron down, but they doing the same thing to Angel. The same people who love LeBron doing the same thing to Angel. Doing the same thing to Asia Wilson. How do you like LeBron and love him and you doing the same thing? You doing the same thing to these two women. Crazy. Crazy work. Man, they can't even watch football, Peter, because they don't know football. They stupid in football. They be trying to think they know more than me, and then I got to shut their ass down by explaining what a hook curl is. Or a vertical hook, curl flat, middle read, quarters, deep thirds. Cover two sink. I got to explain to people that cover two buck is the same thing as cover three. These niggas don't know shit. People on the internet don't know shit. They just love to talk shit. Then they hear it from a local coach about a play being called. Now they know basketball or now they know football. Nigga ain't got time for that, man. Nigga ain't got time for that. But it ain't even about load management, Billy Danzy. Billy Danzy, do you know who created load management? You want to know who created load management? Load management was going on when Magic was back playing. They sat Magic down so he could have some time off because he was playing every game. The San Antonio Spurs sat Tim Duncan down and Ginobili and them because they was getting hurt. Load management isn't a bad thing. The problem is they done made it such a big deal because they wanted to target Kawhi Leonard. That's what they wanted to do. Bruh, all of this stuff, load management, all of that is nothing but media propaganda, bullshit narratives. That's all it is. Because people are mad because these players today getting that money. They're getting that money. And they actually don't have to stay in one spot. You don't have to be stuck on a franchise forever. You can go to this franchise. Everybody like, well, Steph Curry stays because Steph Curry's team builds a winning team every year. But if this team was not built or listening to Steph Curry would get up, boom, gone. Boom, gone. Steph Curry would have been out the door, would have been for another franchise. It's business. Kevin Durant would have stayed in OKC. You know why he didn't stay in OKC? Because the bum-ass niggas didn't want to win. They traded away James Harden. They traded away Serge Ibaka. Come on, man. You gonna bring in Victor Oladipo after trading Serge. Victor Oladipo couldn't stay healthy for like 30 games. He was hurt. He was hurt after 10 games. You think KD finna stay there? When one of your best guards is Roberson? Y'all gotta watch, dog. Y'all gotta look at the business. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Peter, they don't know where robbers are on the field. They don't know what a robber is. They don't know what a rover is. They don't know what cover two sink is. They don't know none of that shit. But gonna try to talk football with me. Man, all right, bro. I'd be like, all right, bro. Have a good day. Niggas don't know shit. They just get a mic, start talking. Yeah, Billy, they used to rest a lot of old school players. They did that to everybody. They just started doing it now because Kawhi Leonard was getting praise, so they wanted to tear him down to big up LeBron when you should have been bigging up everybody. Whenever there's somebody that they put next to LeBron, they tear that player down. And that's why NBA didn't grow. That's why the NBA never grew. That's why it continues to drop. Now it's starting to go back up because you know why? We're starting to spread the love to everybody. That's what's happening. You got to look at the play. Like Prince saying, look at the play, not the player. You got to look at what they're doing business-wise. Now, all of a sudden, we're pushing the Asia versus Angel. Why? Come on, man. Y'all got to think. Y'all got to think. Yeah, Riley didn't let Magic dress because he knew he would try to go in the game. Exactly. Bruh, that's why I don't argue no more. I don't argue, I don't debate, bro. I do research and then I give y'all the information. I do research, then I give you guys the information. No, we not doing that. Hey T Carmelo, what's up? Man, we not doing that, bro. We're not doing that this year. We shutting out all them narratives. We shutting down all them narratives. That's what I'm saying. None happened between them. They're trying to create a fake beef between them, T Carmella. They're trying to subject Angel to being just an internet person when she's not. She's a hooper. Asia Wilson said some comments allegedly saying that she wants to be known for her style on the floor. She don't want to just be an internet success story or whatever. And people that's in the Angel Reese community got mad. And I was like, why are y'all mad when she wasn't talking about Angel Reese? Angel Reese is a star because of basketball. She's a 2-time All-Star. What are we talking about? Like, people are jumping the gun for no reason. Like, people are trying, you know what it is? I see it now. People are trying to put Angel Reese into a box. They trying to make her an internet star when she's not. She's a basketball star. She's a hooper. The internet is just extra. That's all it is. And these dumbass fake fans, they're too busy trying to spread false narratives. And the problem is black women have let too many of these fruity ass dudes who get tough with women, but ain't gonna get tough with a real man into their spaces. They have. Y'all have allowed these rainbow ass dudes to think they could talk any kind of way to women or about women. Man, nah, nobody want to hear that shit. Nobody want to hear that shit. Right, trying to start confusion for what? Exactly, Jay Do, right? Her accolades on the court proves that. What are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about? That's the problem, man. Like, a lot of people, I've realized a lot of people, they're bitter. They're upset at how their life is going. So they love a lot of drama. They love to twist things that they don't need to twist. You ain't got to twist nothing. What we twisting? Like, what we twisting? You ain't got to twist nothing. Like, let's be for real. Like, let's be for real. Angel is where she's at because of basketball. Has nothing to do with how she looks off the court. If Angel was not doing what she was doing on that court, man, ain't nobody coming to her with no damn sponsors. So what are we talking about? That's why y'all don't see me do a bunch of videos talking about her outside achievements. I don't give a shit about that. What you doing on that court? That's it. That's it. What your ass doing on that court? I don't give a shit about all that off the court shit. I don't care about you off the field. Even in football, if y'all watch me on Sundays, I don't give a damn what you do off the field. What you doing on that field? It's crazy work. They gonna have to. Asia winning them all. That's what it is, Mario. But look, we got to stop talking about that. We got to talk about basketball. I ain't hear nobody talk none about these women coming up in college hoops. You know what they talking about? Angel Reese and Asia beefing or something. Why? What are they beefing about? Why would they beef? These are two women who should never beef. They shouldn't. Unless they going at it with each other on the court. Now, if they going at it with each other on the court, bet. But outside the court, these women shouldn't be beefing for what? They in two different areas. They're on two different sides of the pendulum. Like, y'all gotta quit, man. Y'all gotta quit. Man, I'm finna drop the link. If you want to come up, you can. I'll be on here for another hour. I'm watching this Clipper Warrior game. Bruh led the team in every statistical category. Like, what we talking about? Every statistical category she led. And we talking about her off the... Bro, it's cool to acknowledge her off the court stuff. I don't have an issue with that. I'm just speaking from my point of view. Angel's here because of basketball. She's not here because she walked the goddamn runway. Some of her soft-ass fans need to understand that. She's here because of basketball. You see this picture? Hold on. Let me minimize the picture. All right, there I go. I'm in the corner. You see this picture? This is why Angel Reese is here. Basketball court. This ain't got shit to do. This ain't got shit to do with off the court shit. It doesn't. This has nothing to do with that. This is what she did on the court. She balled on the court, so this is why she's getting these opportunities. That's why I put my picture in the small corner, so y'all can see this shit. So y'all can see this shit. DB quitted on her team? No, the team quitted on DB. DB never quitted on the team. The problem was it was never going to work. Caitlin Clark is not the point guard for DB. DB is a player who likes to get the ball in certain spots. Where she operates on the floor, Caitlin likes to be there. Caitlin love to dribble, either get her shot or get downhill and do a pick and roll. She initially turns DB into a standstill shooter. DB is not a standstill shooter. DB is a hooper. You give her the ball, she go get her score. That's what she does. That's what she does. She go gets a bucket. DB was benched because CC wanted Lexi in there. Lexi is a better wing for CC than DB because Lexi Hall is a standstill shooter. That's all she is. She's a standstill shooter. She's not I'm gonna get the ball, put it on the floor, do what I do. No. Now, there's instances where she was forced to do that, get to the mid post and do her thing with the ball, and she did a hell of a job. She did a hell of a job. She did a hell of a job. So us as the W community, we have got to nip a lot of this stuff in the bud. Lexi Hall knows why DB's not there. See, this is what I don't like about Lexi Hall and other players on that team. Y'all know why she's not there. Y'all know why she's not there. Y'all know why. Y'all know why DB ain't there no more. Y'all know. I know. That's how it is. Yeah, they do. They know how powerful these women are, man. They're not going to let you know how powerful these women are because they're intimidated by these type of women. These type of women is who people are scared of because they both have the power to do what they got to do. They do. They both have the power to swing the pendulum into any direction they want it to be in. For real, for real. Yeah, exactly, Mario. If you on the Patreon, I told y'all that was a bad move by DB. I told y'all DB shouldn't have said anything. But when DB said something, they didn't like it. So they had to get her off the team. I told y'all that. I told y'all that. Told y'all that. Told y'all that, man. Look, DB was not going to make it there. I told everybody that wasn't going to work. And you know what they did? They hated on me. They hated on me. They said, HD, you a Caitlyn hater. You just want to see her do bad. And I'm like, no, I don't. Why would I want to see her do bad? That's stupid. I don't look, I'm sorry, but I'm going to be real with y'all. I don't like to see people do bad. I want people to do well. I just call people out on their bullshit. I think people got a misconception of me. I don't like people to do bad. Like everyone for years was like, oh, you just hate LeBron. No, I don't. I expect better from LeBron. I know what LeBron could be. Y'all keep giving him passes on shit because y'all don't want him to be better than what he is. I want CC to come back and basically say, oh, I'm better. You know, I'm better this year. I'm going to knock that 3-ball down. I'm going to have an in-between game. I'm going to finish with either hand. That's what I want. That's what I want. Y'all think I'm going to be mad if she come back busting everybody's ass. No, I'm not. I'll be like, about time. About time you showed up to the party. But I'm just saying, if she doesn't, I'm going to critique her like I did this year. Angel too. I critiqued it, Angel. I said Angel need to play better. Angel got to minimize the turnovers. I said that. But you know what they do? They don't listen. They don't want to listen. They don't want to listen when I call it out. Bro, Angel's growth from year 1 to year 2 is one of the best jumps I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen a player jump like she did. Dude, it's never been done. Her jump from year 1 to year 2 has never been done like that. That was crazy. Seriously, I've never seen a player just take a jump like she did. Her jump was insane to me. And I think a lot of people, because they don't like her, they hate her, they try to put her in a box and say she's like Asia. No, she's Angel Reese. Just like LeBron. I had to step back one day and I said, you know what? LeBron is LeBron. He's not Michael. He's not Kobe. He don't have to be. He's him. Kobe's not Michael. He's not Dr. J. He's him. Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan. Sometimes we've got to stop trying to put people with other people. Sometimes we just have to appreciate greatness and move on. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. So I don't get it. I don't know why people get upset when you tell the truth about players. Like, you have to be honest about players because you want the player to get better. Everyone thought I hated Flaw J. I don't hate Flaw J. Flaw J's dad was one of my favorite artists. And I almost cried like all day when I saw when he passed away. I was mad. But Flaw J as a player, I want to see Flaw J do good. That's why I was upset, because when Angel Reese got hurt in that game, I wanted Flaw J to take over. She couldn't take over. It happens. But does that mean she can't make it? No. I want to see her be a two-way player because she has the skill to be a two-way player. She has the skill to close games. She does. She has the skill. She got skill set. She knows what she wants to do. Seriously. She do. So we've got to get out of this mindset of, okay, I'm just going to hate the hate, or I'm going to criticize the criticize. No, give a reason why you seen it like that. Yeah, John, dude, Angel went from 39% from the field to 46. Bro, do you know how big of a jump that is? That was a 7% jump. Do you know how big that was? A 7% jump. Bruh, people don't understand. Bruh, if she continues on that course, man, Angel might be messing around averaging like 20 and like 15. I told y'all, bro, look. I told you I think she could average $6. She might average about 20 and 15. I'm serious. It's crazy. Her jump is crazy. Dog, 7%. Dog, that's the highest in history, John. That's the highest in history that a first-year player does in her second year. That's crazy. That is crazy, yo. That's crazy. That's crazy. I've never seen anything like that. Like a jump like that. That's insane. That is insane. Yeah, if she didn't get hurt, bruh, it was on and popping. If she didn't get hurt, man, it would have been on and popping. It was a done data what she was doing. Because you got to think about it. If she didn't get hurt, Angel possibly could have ended the season at 47 or 48%. Bruh, they don't look at no games. Bruh. Let me give you somebody. Let me do something. Let me give y'all some stats real quick. Let me give y'all some stats. No, let me go here. They don't really show none. Okay. Let me tell you about this player. This player here averaged 11 points a game, 2 turnovers, a block, 1 steal, 1 assist. They averaged 10 rebounds a game. They had 7 on the defensive end, 3 on the offensive end. Their free throw percentage was 60%. They only attempted 5 a game in their career. This player was 46% from the 2-point range. Didn't attempt threes, so they had a field goal percentage of 46 for a career. Their first year, they were at 47. Their second year, they went to 41. Their third year, they went to 43. That's a power forward. Do you want to know who that was? They were a 3-time WNBA champ. And they were a 2007 MVP, 4-time All-Star. Do you know who that was? That was Cheryl Ford, the great Cheryl Ford, who's possibly, if not for her short career, she only played 8 years, but she was the best offensive rebounder ever in the league. And her percentages, she played close to the basket. She wasn't attempting threes or attempting a shot from the elbows like that. So again, players that are playing the forward position in the league or the wing, they have low percentages because of the shots they take. So if somebody is shooting 41 or 42% in the W, that doesn't mean they're terrible. Now, everybody's like, oh, but that's on layups and everything. Well, she's an undersized 4 trying to score in positions where it's hard for her to score. But when she did score and went on that way, I think she finished the season when she was playing, she was at 50-some% around the basket. Her first year, she was almost at like 44%. Until the second half started and then she got hurt. So again, she's a better free throw percentage. She's a better free throw shooter than most of the 4s in the league. She's a better rebounder. She's a better defender in the post and switching on the perimeter. She can guard all 5 positions. She can also pass. She can pass from the top of the key, elbow, the wing. She has positions she can pass from. All she has to do is just stay consistent, not get hurt, get to the playoffs. Then we can see what happens. She has gotten better. But you know what? People are so mad because she did the You Can't See Me to Tony Yayo. Everybody's mad. For what? Excuse me. For what? Then Indiana fans trying to say, oh, she didn't hear nothing. Y'all the most racist fan base I ever known. Y'all OKC, all of you little white hick towns, y'all are racist. Don't give me that bullshit. Because I played football when we had to play at some of y'all schools and y'all was slurring a lot of N-words out there. Stop playing. Like, y'all trying to act like y'all all holy sanctified. No, y'all not. Just like Boston fans, y'all too. That's why Jaylen Brown and Tatum had to come out and say what they said. Cause they like, look, man, ain't nobody finna play here if y'all out here spewing all this racist shit. Like, y'all gotta chill. This ain't the 70s or 60s no more. So that's what I'm saying. Like, people gotta take their viewpoint out and actually watch the games, actually study how she's getting her baskets. They're not. Nobody's studying how great she is. They not. Yeah, Rebecca Lobo had a low percentage. She's a Hall of Famer. Bro, a lot of the fours in the league got a low percentage. The ones with the highest percentage are the fives, like Sylvia Fowles, Yolanda Griffith. Those players stayed under the basket. Lisa Leslie, because they could score under the basket. They were fives. They were fives. So it's like, what are we talking about? You know, people gotta wake up, man, and just actually see what's going on out here. Because I don't think people watch the games. I don't think people do their research. Because I was on that page with Foolan. Shout out to Foolan Speak Sports, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to my brother. He had a dude up there that was a CC fan. And I just gave him the business, light work like that, easy. And I told him, I'm like, okay, well, why can't she play off the ball? And then he tried to say she got a low percentage being assisted to. And I asked him, well, who named some players who were on that list? He said Arike. I said she plays off the ball. He said Kelsey Plum. I'm like, she plays off the ball. Everybody you naming plays off the ball. If Cece learned how to play off the ball, Cece will be probably one of the best players we've ever seen in our life. Seriously. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, I think people misconstrue what I'm saying. I don't think people actually take the time to listen to what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, she can get better. Why don't you want her to get better? Like, I don't think her fan base want her to get better. I think her fan base wants to keep her where she's at and everybody else digress. That's what they want. But that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Like, seriously. So that's what I'm saying. You gotta look at the whole scenario. Seriously. So that's how I look at it. So we gotta look at things better. We gotta actually pay attention to what's being explained to us. You know, because I think a lot of people don't take the time to actually watch these games. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that we got so much ignorance going on. Yeah, you got to do more than score. John, you got to do more than score. Bro, if you don't score, it's like, what's the point? Like, what's the point? If you don't score, then what's the point? The objective of the game is to do other things besides score. Yes, it's to score the most points. You got to put up buckets, but you're talking about somebody who's averaging a double-double in both her seasons, broke the double-double record in less time than anybody, got to a triple-double less than anybody at her position. Bro, she's on a great trajectory. Why can't anybody give her that same respect? Oh, I know why. Because it doesn't fit the narrative. It doesn't fit the narrative. Oh, good flow to stuff. It doesn't fit the narrative. People don't like narrative no more. I mean, people don't like truth no more of facts. People just love a narrative. They love the spin cycle shit. It's like, why? Why we got to spin cycle stuff? You ain't got to spin cycle nothing. You ain't got to do that. Now, tomorrow when I do a live, y'all, the Magic, they're going to play. I'm going to be at work. But when I get off of work, I'm going to replay the Magic game. So if you want to come by and hear me play by play the Magic game, you can. I'm going to cover every Magic game on this channel. That's something I want to do because that's my team. Whether we do well or not, I want to cover my team. I love my squad. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tune into my brother Showtime. I think he's calling the game tonight. He's calling the Clippers and Warriors, and I think earlier he did the Kings and the Thunder. Like, make sure y'all support my brother, man. Show GOAT. Call him the GOAT. Yeah, that's the facts. Like, that's just like having muscles without any skill and quickness to go with it. I agree. Look, I agree, man. Look, I want to see all these women get better. I want to see Rakia take a step up. I want to see her defensively get better. I know what she can do offensively, but I want to see her get better defensively. I want to see Camilla take a growth. I want Camilla to demand the ball. I want her to control the paint better. It's a lot of players who need to grow, bro. But as of right now, Angel's the best sophomore out of her class. I don't care. I argue with everybody. I'm like, I'm sorry. Angel's the best sophomore out of her class. You can hate her or love her. You can hate on her. You can call her whatever name, but you can't lie. She's the best sophomore out of her class. She's had the best season out of every sophomore in her class. I'm just saying, she's the only sophomore next to Cece to make it twice. What we talking about? What we talking about, man? Come on. Israel, I don't care if the game ugly. She's still getting a double-double, still an all-star. I mean, look, people gonna call a lot of stuff ugly, man. It is what it is. You know? But yeah, I'ma holler at y'all. Y'all be safe. One love. Nobody wanted to come up. I'm out. Deezy.